What's up, guys? It's your boy Josh here, and welcome back to the Corner Table Podcast. Yes, I am finally back after probably a little bit less than a year or so. I took a little bit of a break, wanted to come back, revamp it a little bit, try some different things out. So here we are again, about a year later or so, with one of my favorite guests to kind of bring us back. He's my favorite and only guest that's ever been on the podcast. So Mattson, welcome back in.
Thank you, Josh. I'm honored to be here. I can't believe it's been a year.
Dude, it's crazy, man.
2021. What the
2021, and we're in September too. Like I thought we just started 2021.
I know. Dude, COVID really hit the world hard.
Shit hit the fan. Like it was it really did. And I don't understand years anymore. I'm still processing 2019 as being like last year.
Right.
And now it's 21 and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But yeah. Yeah.
But COVID-19 at the same time, it was a year of, well, I guess 2 years. 2 years of self-discovery.
Yeah.
Quarantine really changed some things.
It really did, and just kind of you found who you were, or like you tried different things, and probably got addicted to TikTok or making bread or
Yeah.
something like that. You know what the vibe is. But like
Bro.
we are here, like we're here like a year later almost. Probably a little bit over or maybe under, I guess. And like, do we want to go back and talk about like Halloween again?
Yeah, sure. I'm down.
We just want to go back to the basics and like we're gonna do what we know. It's just talking about Halloween, like Halloween
Yeah.
Part 2.
Yeah, I think. Did we cover the history of Halloween in the
we
first?
we definitely covered the history of Halloween.
Okay, good, because I don't really care
Oh
about that
yeah,
shit.
so we're not going back to Halloween, except maybe like I know last year we talked about Halloween costumes. I was thinking about trying to. I think Halloween's on a Sunday, but I still want to get a costume for this year.
You know
So
me, I'm just gonna be, kicking it
you're
in
just
my house,
kicking it.
eating Fritos and watching whatever I find. Not TikTok though. That was a phase. That was a, I mean, that phase seemed like it lasted a whole year, but honestly, I was so addicted to it that I was over it in like 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't want to say it peaked because I feel like I was not late, but I definitely was not there like early. I feel like it was like a huge peak, even like right before quarantine, like January to like let's say maybe like April. There was like a huge peak, and now I feel like that's when it was like really good, and then it
Oh
kind of
yeah.
got weird after that. But like,
Oh yeah.
uh,
Dude, oh my God,
it,
dude, you know what I got into?
yo,
Wait, okay, recently I found that YouTube, like on the phone app, they have a shorts section.
yeah, you
You
didn't
know
know
what
about
I'm talking
YouTube
about?
Shorts?
Nope, I just recently found out about them,
Yeah,
and they're actually way more addicting in my opinion because, okay, like TikTok, like sometimes if you just be scrolling, you come across some like sexual shit.
yeah.
Wait, am I allowed to swear by the way?
I would just say no f bombs.
Okay. Um, and I just like YouTube so much, like the shorts way more because there's no chance of running into any sexual content, and really, I ain't trying to see
That's
that.
That's pretty
You know,
fair.
you
That's a
know.
fair assessment. I'll give you that. But I'm not on like the YouTube app on my phone that often. I don't like I'll go on YouTube like on my computer, but like when it's like my phone, it would just be like TikTok.
Right? Yeah, it
Um,
makes sense. I just like scrolling like when I'm in bed chilling,
yeah.
and
Um,
that's kind of terrible because then you can't fall asleep. But
yeah. And then like one of the things I saw, I will say it is inspiring me for my Halloween costume this year. Is Steve from Blue's Clues.
oh yeah,
That's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna get a green sweater, a striped green sweater. The best time to wear a striped sweater
he's
is
all
all the
the
time with the collar. Yeah, I'm gonna get.
turtleneck.
That's the kind.
You
Cause
could definitely pull that shit off, yo.
Yo, I definitely could. My mom wanted me. Because they rebooted it like 3 years ago. My mom
Uh-huh.
told me to audition for the new kid. And funny enough, his name is Josh. I was like, damn, I was so close.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna get. I already have. I got khakis. I'm gonna get the sweater. I tried to
Mm.
get the handy dandy notebook, but that's like $20. So like, it might be worth it. But it came with like the notepad, the crayon, and like 100 stickers to it. I'm like, And I was like, this
Dang.
might be worth it. But like, were you a Blue's Clues kid growing up?
I actually watched a lot of Blue's Clues, but like like that's like in the back of my head. Like that's like deep in the memory system.
Oh
Like
yeah,
the George Lopez commercial that would
abs.
like you just like you would wake up in the middle of the night to
Yeah,
like
the
just
TV.
some
You had a TV show.
you would just wake up to the intro and it was loud as
Yeah,
heck.
I
Like it's
actually
kind
really
Blue's
love
Clues
that
is
show.
like that. Blue's Clues is like that
I
in
love the
my
George
head.
Lopez show. I actually like watched it. I watched it a handful of times. I can't find it anywhere though. But yeah, Blue's Clues. I was a Steve kid, probably like tail
Uh
end, but I was a Steve kid. And then
huh.
Joe came in. And I was like, who the hell is this guy? Where's
Yeah.
Steve at?
Yo,
What do you mean he went to college?
yeah, that's some fake news. What the hell?
That is fake news. Like, what do you mean he's going to college? What about my needs? He's just
Yeah.
leaving us. So and like
Yeah,
yeah, did you see the message that he put out on like online?
I did not. You're
Dude,
gonna have to inform me.
you gotta see that at some point. He like came in. I think he's like bald now, but I think that was the reason why he left the show.
Oh,
He came
okay.
in. He was like, "Hey, how you guys doing? Look, I want to apologize for leaving all of you. I know it was just kind of like an abrupt kind of thing, and things just kind of happen in life, and now we're older and we have lives and student loans and families and all. I want to thank you for everything you've given me." And he was like, "And you know what? I am so proud of you and everything that you have accomplished, and I'm glad that we are still friends." And just like everyone online is just like posting like memes of like crying, and it's like, Steve. I texted my mom. I sent her the video. I was like, Ma, I was like, Steve said he was proud of me. And she's like, "Oh, hon, he sure is."
He
I was
don't
like,
even know you.
he's like, he doesn't know him. I was like, he said he was proud of me and everything I've done, and he said I look good. He's like, this man Steve was just pulling on the heartstrings.
Dude, like the guilt, the decision to leave the show, that guilt that he felt, that took away his hair.
It,
That's why he came back. It was like, yo, guys, like I gotta, I'm so sorry I left, but
yeah, I gotta right some wrongs. There's an entire fan base
yeah,
of 22 to 27-year-olds that are just so that want to see this guy that acted in front of a green screen and had a fake dog, and
hmm
they
but
just want
but
to talk
but
to him.
but really, he just wants his hair back.
He probably does. He probably does. And I will be completely honest. Like that, I won't say that night, but like that weekend, I did go back and watch an episode. It was actually
Did
pretty
you
tough to find. I
respect?
did. I was like,
Josh.
I need to go see what this guy is about. It's back in my mind. I haven't seen an episode in forever. I was like,
hmm
I need to see what it was like. And I was watching. I was like, holy shit, that I actually used to watch this. I was like, he's walking in place, and they have the green screen, like the house like going behind him.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's like
We
walk.
just got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
I love Blues Clues, Blues Clues, Blues
Oh,
Clues. Blues.
classic. Someone's got to make a trap beat about that, man.
Dude, they probably
Yes.
have. I'm not even kidding.
Honestly,
Like, it probably is.
man, I wish you could like, I wish you could like search for videos while we're doing this thing, and you could just like play it so we can all listen to it.
We probably could, but I also don't want to get copyrighted either. Although I don't know if it's like the trap beat. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'll let you listen.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
like,
Blues Clues. Yep, there's some remixes. I mean,
I'm telling
like,
you, there's like trap remixes for like everything. But like,
yeah.
I just started a new series, a live stream series on my channel.
Mm.
All of you should go check it out. It's Pokemon Couch. It's a fan made game.
Okay.
And so Pokemon Couch, and I was like, Pokemon Couch. I was like, Couch. I was like, what should I do? And I was like, there it is. I'm gonna do the background layout is gonna be the Blues Clues, the home.
That's
So, like the inside.
genius.
So,
That's
but instead of
genius.
like the big red chair, I made and like the pink like salmon walls and carpet. I made everything blue. That
Mm.
way, it's less. It's like lessening the chance
Okay.
of like copyright, but like
Gotcha.
still kind of making it my own a little bit. But like,
Uh.
I'll let you check it out later. But like everything, it's like more blue. The chair's blue. I have like
Nice.
I have like the nightstand there.
Nice.
So I was like,
Yo,
man,
have you
I need
have
to
you
do this Blues Clues.
have you heard of the fan made game Pokemon Insurgents?
Yeah, I have seen it, Surge. I watched one guy play that before. That game's
Did
pretty
you,
crazy.
dude? I played it when it like like when it first got released, and when I beat it, I was like really really sad because I think Pokemon Insurgents can go far.
Like
And
that game just like seemed wild. And I'm like, that's like an animal like I just don't even want to touch right now.
got you. I think that like I think you should play it.
I probably will, but like
Should,
it's also like the downloading and like making sure I'm not getting files
oh
that are like
yeah,
corrupted
yeah.
or like putting
It's a
malware on my computer.
process. It's a process for sure.
That's why I'm like scared for doing like fan games and like because I don't know like where it's like safe to be able to download them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just kind of my thing, you know.
Sounds like excuses, Josh, but I'm gonna let it slide.
You know, sounds like bullshit to me, but I'm gonna let you do you, okay?
Yeah.
Sounds like some cockamamie bullshit.
Yo. Oh man.
Man, so this is so the other day it was the Ravens and the Chiefs playing Sunday Night Football. And you text me later that night saying, "Hey man, I watched the football game," and you kind of left me a little stunned because I know
Right.
you're not like super big on football. Like you listen to me like ramble on about it, but
Right.
like
And I'm
you were never like
confused. Like
that.
listening to people talk about sports is like sitting in calculus. Well, the first day of being exposed to calculus. And I think the reason for that was because I think but for the people that don't, I am a huge gamer. And sometimes well, I guess not sometimes, but I dedicated a large portion of my life to playing League of Legends. And I achieved my goal after like 8 years of playing.
Hell yeah.
And once I achieved my goal, I was like, okay, this game's trash. I didn't care. I pushed it to the side. So now I'm like fiending for like the competition that I felt in that game, right? So when I watch sports now, like I've been getting into basketball now,
Yeah.
and when I watched the Ravens game, dude, I don't know, it was just like a calling from God or something. But that was the most entertaining game ever.
I will
And
say put it like at like a high level. That was an extremely entertaining game.
right,
The Ravens always know how to put on like a good show on like primetime games. Like
bro,
this is
Lamar was
their
killing it.
Lamar's a beast. You know, he had a little shaky start in the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
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 the pick six, and then it was like a rough series and
yeah.
interception later. But you know,
Hmm.
he kind of pulled it together and just kind of like went through his motions and just kind of figured things out piece by piece. He was figuring
Hmm.
out that like his offense and then defense was kind of figuring it out on their side. So
Right, he was
it was
just
really
feeling
fun.
it out. He was feeling it out a little bit in the first 20 seconds where he got the pick. He was
Dude,
like, all right, let me see how good these guys are. So he throws it right to the guy's hands. He's like, all right, he can catch.
yeah,
So now he knows what he's
it was
working
right
with.
to him.
Right, he knows
It
what
was
he's
my man
working with.
Tyrann Mathieu, the honey badger from
Dude, he caught
LSU.
it, and he got another interception too. I was like,
Yeah,
this guy's on fire. What
yeah.
the?
The kid was pretty good. I do like him, but it's a shame that he's on like the Chiefs. I wish we could have got him when because he was like down in like free agency for like a while, and it was like unsure
Right.
like how people were going to sign him just for. I mean, he was like talented, but then there's like injuries and possible like off-field issues, and I was like, man, I
Hmm.
really wish we got this kid. I actually wish that we drafted him because he would have been like a prime position for like us to
Well,
draft him.
wait a minute. Is the draft like televised?
Absolutely, it's a 3-day event.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
it starts Thursday night at 8. They do the first round, and then the next night they start at like 7. They do rounds 2 and 3, and then starting at noon on Saturday they do the rest of the rounds 4 through 7.
All right. So who was the first pick?
From last year,
This year.
well,
Or
we don't know what it's going to be this year because it's all about the placement of the teams.
well, then I guess last year. Then I
Yeah,
guess.
so last year, Jacksonville went 1-16, and they got the guy that everyone knew was going to go first overall. That was Trevor Lawrence from Clemson, star quarterback, absolutely monster.
Okay.
There's literally nothing wrong with like the kid.
Oh, dude! Oh my God, Trevor Lawrence! I think I've seen college games of this guy.
You probably
Wait, I
have.
think have I seen high school games of this guy?
I
I
don't
just
know.
looked him up.
I mean,
He looks,
he's from like Georgia. He broke
dude.
like all of
He was
Georgia's.
he was crazy when I
But
was
like he was the
watching.
biggest name in like college football the past like 3 years, so it's
Okay,
probably hard
okay,
to like
yeah.
avoid him. So like, yeah, he went first. Second was Zach Wilson from BYU. He went to the New York Jets, who are also 1-16, which everyone thought the Jets were going to be the worst team and get Trevor Lawrence. And then then the Jets got a win, and then that moved them from first to second in the draft. So they won, and they lost the quarterback that they were probably going to get.
Idiots. I mean, really. Just throw away the game, man.
Yeah, just throw it away. And then it's like the draft is like so much fun. I love watching the draft. Do it every year. I try to be there with like my dad because it's always like so much fun, and just figuring out like the predictions and who everyone's going to get, who every team like really needs, and like these guys are going to be these guys are like the future, making all these teams like better. So like you're going through the draft, you kind of have like a sense in your mind, like you know what your team kind of needs. Like this year, Ravens needed like offensive lineman, edge rusher, wide receiver. We had 2 picks in the first round, in the late first round, and so like it was kind of unsure like exactly who we were going to get because we had a lot of options. But I feel like we did get like 2 guys, and the guy that we got at 31st in the draft, he was the guy that got the fumble at the end of the game on Sunday.
No
and,
way.
Sealed it. Yeah. Like the guy that like forced a fumble on the running back.
Yeah.
That was the rookie that we got.
Sick.
And he won Defensive Player of the Week in his second week in the NFL.
That's amazing.
This kid's gonna be good. This kid's gonna be pretty good. But like yeah, it's so much. Yeah.
I was like when I was watching the replay when he got the fumble, I was impressed. I'm not gonna lie. You know, when I think about football players, like I don't really think. Well, I just feel like an asshole. Like I didn't really think that like they were thinking with their brains when they play. Like maybe it's just a projection, but like when he went for that, he literally just went for the ball. Like nothing else. And this guy's a genius. And I'm like, yo, like this.
Well, that's why they always talk about like football IQ. Like you are definitely thinking while you're on the field. Like there's a lot of just kind of like gut instinct and like just kind of going through that. But like there's a lot of times like you're trying to like punch the ball out, strip the ball. You're figuring out how you're going to tackle. A lot of guys like dive, but like you're never supposed to leave your feet when you tackle, and you always try to get in a rhythm. You know, if someone's coming after you, you might like juke or like stiff arm. There's a lot of like instinct, but like you have to also have like IQ, especially like playing football, like playing quarterback, like knowing where everyone is on the defense and knowing where your guys are supposed to be, and like reading the defense if it's man.
Oh, dude, yeah, I get, dude. I've been in lane. I understand completely. Like I played a lot when I was in middle school and like would do some pickup games and stuff around the neighborhood. But like, yeah, I truly forgot just how exciting the game can be.
Yeah, it's so much fun, and it was definitely like we probably had one of the most entertaining games that we will see this season. That was last week. That's probably going to be one of the most entertaining games we'll see this season.
Yeah. Well. You know, I look forward to it. You know, I think I might not watch every single football game, but I'll definitely keep watching the Ravens. I got to represent, you know.
I feel that. You're going to get it like a t-shirt or some kind of like jersey.
Well, if they weren't dumb expensive, maybe, but you know, that might come a little later down the road.
Yeah, jerseys are a little expensive. I will give you that. That's why I'm always like careful. But
for sure.
I'm going to say like my recommendation. Well, I mean, Ravens have pretty sick jerseys. All of them. I will say that they're all pretty sick.
Yeah, they look clean.
I'll say for you, try to. I mean, it's probably gonna be the same price, but like get a Lamar Color Rush jersey. It's the purple jersey with the gold number instead of the white number. It's the gold number, and that one's pretty sick. John has that one.
Okay, yeah, that was kind of the one that I kind of caught my eye when I was looking.
Yeah, that one's pretty sick. So,
well, do you? So, speaking about football, like, do you play sports? Like, do you play pickup football games? At college?
Yeah. So yeah, I've been playing intramurals for I guess I'm going in my 5th year now. I played several seasons of like flag football, and just kind of like figuring myself out in there. Just because I never played in high school, as you already know, as you're my
yeah.
You know, I never played in high school, and this was like the first time I've ever played like any organized football. So like going out there is really just kind of seeing like my instincts and just seeing really just kind of what I had against guys that definitely played in high school and they probably tried out for college and didn't make it or something, or these guys are just like super talented and athletic.
Right.
And I'm just trying to go like toe to toe with these guys, trying to figure out my spot. And so like first year wasn't really great. Didn't really get a whole lot of passes thrown my way. I was playing wide receiver. I got as many.
Did you ever switch positions?
No, I've usually stuck on offense. I've stuck with wide receiver, but like you play both ways.
Okay.
And then that year I got as many interceptions as I did receptions. So I caught as many passes from another quarterback as I did my own quarterback, which is wild. But like,
yeah,
I like playing cornerback. That was fun. And then junior year, right before the pandemic, I switched over to safety. And instead of like playing like right on someone, I played
okay,
safety.
some Ray Lewis action.
No, Ray Lewis was a linebacker, but safety is like
what?
Ed Reed.
Really? Are you sure about that? You know what?
Are you actually asking me what position Ray Lewis?
Yes, I am. I don't care.
Ray Lewis is arguably the best linebacker of all time. And then Ed Reed is arguably one of the best safeties of all time.
Man, so, I thought it was safety.
You're wrong, and we haven't.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, so safety, I think I felt a little more comfortable. I mean, I love playing like man defense on someone and like trying to like match them, but like safety was a lot of fun. Like trying to go over like double cover someone. I caught a lot more interceptions that way. I probably caught like 3 that season, which was a lot of fun. So I felt more comfortable there. And we were just that season we were just claiming that we were DBU, Defensive Back University, and like me and one other kid, he probably ended up with like 5 or 6 interceptions, and I got like 3. So like the first like 2 games, he and I were like going back and forth, and then I think they were scared of me because I kept throwing over to his side of the field. And but that's just my opinion. I think they were scared of me.
Yeah. I mean, I would be scared of you.
Yeah.
You know.
And then
so it's understandable.
Understandable. And then played basketball a few seasons, and then junior year, that's where I started to become the king on campus. Won the dodgeball championship, won the cornhole championship. So 2 rings to my name.
Did you get any ladies from that?
Dude, I had to start beating off the ladies with a stick. They were coming after me. So they couldn't get enough of me.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, like even tonight, like after we record this, I'm back in dodgeball. You know, I don't know if they played it last year because of the pandemic. They may have, but like this is my first time back after I'll just say my opt-out year last year. So I'm going back. Didn't get to play last week because the other team forfeited, so we won by disqualification, which is interesting. Even though I was hella excited to get back out there, but I'm going back out tonight. You know, I'm going out. We have to wear masks, but I'm wearing my eye black. I'm getting my bandana out, my arm sleeve. Dude, I'm going out. I'm going nuts. I'm making sure, like, I might actually hurt someone.
Right, you're gonna be the Stiller of dodgeball or the Vaughn.
Yeah, I might. Who knows? I think last year I was the hero with Vince Vaughn, but I think now I might be transitioning to the villain. So like my mom was like last week before I knew I wasn't gonna play, my mom was like, "Hey, don't hurt anybody." I was like, "I'm not making any promises."
You'll be like, "Where is my super suit,
honey? Where is my super suit?"
You're gonna get fitted. The whole get up.
I might have to. Like, I already started looking at trophies to get myself.
Right.
Not even lying. I looked at trophies. So I might have to. It might say either like 2021 champion or like 2-time champion or something like that. But I'm getting a jersey. I don't even know if I'm making it to the championship, but I'm gonna have one made anyway. I might have to
little participation trophy action.
Not participation. I'm getting it if we win. If we don't win, then I send it back.
Right.
I'm getting gabagool and with a salad on the side. If the salad is not on the side, I send it back.
Oh man.
The salad's not on the side, I will send it back. You want some gabagool?
I want some gabagool.
Hey, hey, where's the freaking gabagool, eh?
Dude, I remember when you sent me that, I was like, what is this? What is this kid on? Like, what is this?
Gabagool. And then there's another one that came out like like somewhat recently. I was saying the last month, and it was a guy. He was going, "Oh, you gobbled your last ghoul, Governor Cuomo."
Yo.
I say that like all the time. Something's going wrong. I'm like, "Oh, you've gobbled your last ghoul."
Yo. Well, shit. Like, I was gonna ask another. I forget what I was gonna ask.
Were you
It was.
asking about
It was on.
gabagool?
No, it was on the tip of my tongue. It was gonna be something else.
Did you have the gabagool on the tip of your tongue? Because gabagool is pretty
No.
good when you
No.
when you taste it that way.
Bro, I ain't Italian, okay?
I am, but you know,
It ain't. It
I'm
ain't
always gobbling the ghouls.
You're gonna slurp up the ghouls.
Slurp up the gabagools. You gonna ghoul your gobble? Yo, when the Ravens game ended, I kept saying my timbers are shivered. You know, like shiver me timbers.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
timbers are shivered.
Oh man.
Yeah. Shall we go back to our list?
All right. Well, do you think that you're gonna continue to play, I guess, flag football or dodgeball or any of those other recreational sports like after you graduate?
After I graduate, I would like to. I know that there's like different leagues. Like if I could find like an adult league, I feel like that'd be pretty fun. They might be like a lot older than me, so like I'd be a little scared that I'm like juking out like a 45-year-old man and like breaking his ankles
Yeah, dude.
with his like 7-year-old son watching him, and it's like, man, I just embarrass you.
You just like hear him. You just like hear his bones crack. As he just
I juke him out. He just falls to the ground. I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry. But like you and I play cornhole at like the local bars or like at the local bar, and I think that the company that does that, I think they do like other things too. So I think they do like dodgeball. Funny enough, that might be actually at our high school. I'm not naming the high school, but like I think they do that at our high school. It's either that or volleyball that they do.
Okay.
There.
Okay. Yeah. Well, cool.
Which would be cool.
Yeah,
but,
because you know how like my arm is, I got surgery on my arm, and I'm still kind of feeling pain from that and whatever. Once I like kind of get myself back into the groove and my arm doesn't hurt all the time, like I'm gonna definitely be playing recreational sports. So we're probably gonna have to connect on that. And if not, maybe I become the Vaughn and you become the Stiller of.
We definitely could.
And I'll be like, yo, Josh, where you at?
The teenage love puppy and Steve the pirate. There's a guy on our team dressed like a pirate.
Be like, yo, Josh, where are you at? And then we just become like friends. We're like good friends, but we're like rivals.
Yeah. But wait, we're gonna be on the same team? Or we're gonna be on different teams then?
Different teams.
Shit, we're gonna be on different.
Dude, we're so good that we can't be on the same team.
Dude, we gotta be on the same team though. How are we gonna find enough players to have two different teams?
True.
I just want to make sure that we have enough for one team, let alone trying to figure out two.
True. You know what? But maybe the future is bright. And
our future is always bright, man.
And maybe just keep it exciting because we get so bored killing, slaying out here, and we just have to. Maybe we just have to. Anyways, but like speaking of the future, I'm curious. Like, where do you wanna buy a house when you're older?
Dude, do I want to? Of course, I want to buy a house.
You trying to? Yeah, you trying to? Because like
get that
for
property,
me,
get that land.
For me, honestly, I don't really know though. Like, you trying to have a family too? You trying to settle down?
Of course I am. I'm like kids right now. I always make a joke about like not having kids, just because like my cousins, just how much they will annoy me. I love them. Don't get me wrong, but how much that they will get on my nerves. So I'm always like, yep, I'm gonna get some dogs. I might have like 5. I'm gonna take care of them.
There's like the crazy cat lady and the crazy dog guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the crazy dog guy. Me and my wife are gonna have some dogs. Hopefully not like the little dogs, but like we're gonna get some big old dogs.
Oh yeah.
Get some German Shepherds, some Golden Retrievers.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? What breed do you think has like the cutest puppies?
Cutest puppies? Oh I don't know. If I see like a puppy, I would love like. I feel like almost all kinds of puppies are cute, but like. I didn't get to see my dog Cole. He's a black lab German Shepherd. I didn't get to see him as like a little puppy, so I'm a little upset by that.
Mm.
But my niece Harper, who was a German Shepherd, I she was probably a few weeks old, I guess, or months old. I don't know what time my sister and her husband got her, but she was like
Mm-hmm.
she was still so little and the most adorable thing on the planet. And at that point, I was like, I'm gonna love this dog forever. I held her in my arms, and she looked at me and licked my nose. I'm like, you and I are gonna be, we are like soulmates right here. It was like the scene
Yes.
from like Rocky. He was like, you to fit here right here in my hand. I shall hold you up and tell everyone that this kid is gonna be greater than every other kid in the world. I was like, that's what I did with my niece Harper. She was hella adorable. But what
It's
about you?
like
What do you think? Are you gonna get
what?
any pets? Any houses? Wives?
Um. Well, I don't really know about the house joint yet. Maybe like, cause like, man, I hear it all the time when I ask people when they think about their futures. Like, I want to have a family and I want to own a house. And I'm like, you know what? That's cool, right? But like, I don't know. I guess
Well, what
I
do you want to
think.
do? Live in a cardboard box or something? Like, what do you want to?
Hell yeah!
You're gonna be like
What the hell,
Squidward
man? I can
after like he
slap.
thought he was gonna make it big, and he's in the cardboard box. Spare change, ma'am. Any
Yeah, I'm gonna
change?
put posters up on the. I'm gonna put posters on the side. You know the SpongeBob episode where they're in the cardboard box. That's all I need, man. That's all I need.
That's what you're gonna do. Imagine.
Imagination.
Oh, you're thinking of that one. I was thinking about the one where the stolen dime, and then Squidward lives with SpongeBob, and he's
Oh
like,
yeah, I was
"I'm
like
not
I
to
was
be
gonna put.
considered jerks that stays at his friend's house and lays in bed all day. Oh my God, where can I get one of these jobs? Oh, they're everywhere. Especially if you have six tentacles and have a big nose."
Yeah, but for real, like I don't know, maybe just condo, like a studio apartment.
Studio apartment. Okay. Well, what do you want?
That
What
could be.
about like neighbors and like noise level?
Oh,
Like,
dude, that's the worst part about it, honestly. Like the only reason I would consider a house is just so that I can blast music as loud as I want and have people come over.
yeah, that's true.
Would you have like what would your back like? Okay, so you have the house, right?
Yeah.
Now, how far would you go? Would you get a pool? Would you get like a court? Right? Would you
Ooh.
get like how big we thinking here?
Good question. I mean, I would like a basketball court or like some kind of area for it. Not like one of those where you like put it like right above the garage.
You hear
Just
this,
because
ladies? You hear this, ladies? He's
that's
gonna be rich. He's
I'm
gonna
not
be
gonna
rich,
well, I'm not gonna
guys.
do it like that, but like that one because I don't want to like damage the house. But like I will put up a hoop somewhere. Probably no pool, but maybe like a little like back porch for like grilling or something like that. That'd be pretty sweet.
Okay,
And like
okay,
property
okay.
wise, like enough space that where I can throw a football. If I can like
Oh yeah,
heave a
yeah.
football to like my son who's like on the other side, like that's like the room that I need.
Dude, like
And
a place where you can like just get friends together and have like backyard football.
absolutely, I would love that. Little flat piece of land, have the fellas
Barbecue
over.
with some football, yo.
Like watch the game, barbecue, and then
Oh,
get all the guys out there for like a 3-on-3, two-hand touch kind of deal. And
yo.
like all of our wives are just like in the house and they're just
Oh my God,
do
look at
like
how
the face
attractive they
palm and
are.
like these
Look at
guys
how.
are ridiculous.
No, they're gonna be like, look at how attractive they are. They're playing two-hand touch. I got you.
I got
You're
you,
out.
baby. Good catch, hon.
Oh
Oh, baby,
man.
that was a good throw. Yeehaw. My wife's gonna
uh,
be Southern, by the way.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wait, didn't the Southern image switch from last time we talked? I think. Did you tell me that your type was Southern, or did you switch up on me like that?
I'm not. I didn't say I was gonna switch up. It's an option.
Yeah,
If
yeah. I got you. I got you.
girls like guys with like British accents. I'm one of the guys that likes a girl with like a Southern accent. I mean, they don't have to have
Right.
one,
That's right.
but
That's right.
like, it's like that Southern hospitality kind of like sweet talking. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can tell in their voice that they like care about you.
Okay, sugar.
So, yo, when the older ladies call me things like sugar and honey and baby,
Yeah.
all the time I'm like, those are the sweetest people in the world. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like kindness is like their aura. They are the
Yeah.
nicest people in the world. I love them so much.
Yeah.
I've
They just
spent
like
with
they
them.
change the bad vibes into good vibes.
They really do. Like one of the ladies that like in the cafeteria here at school, Like I would always try to go to this one lady because she always had like a smile and like was nice to everyone. She was like, "Okay, have a good day, baby." I was
Yeah,
like,
yo,
"Oh
for
my
real.
god, my heart." I
Yo,
was
for
like,
real.
"I feel so much better now."
Yo, like whenever I would have like a bad day in class or something, and then lunch would happen, if if like the southern lady or like the southern accent lady would check me out, right, in the cafeteria.
She looking you up and down.
Oh, oh man, it
You
was my my negativity was just thrown out the window.
thrown out the window, just gone,
Yeah.
just out of thin air, just it just left.
Yep. And then as soon as I go back to class, I'm like, ah, there's the depression.
Yep. Yeah. There goes again.
Hmm.
So okay, so you're gonna studio apartment. You gonna be doing your stonks from your apartment.
Oh yeah, dude.
You just living by yourself. You got the kids, the wife's helping a wife helping you out with the stonks, or like
Yeah,
what?
you know what? I don't know. You know, maybe I'm not sure if like I'm trying to settle with like, you know what? Maybe, yeah. I want my woman to be independent. You know what I'm
Independent,
saying?
yo,
You know,
strong, independent.
she has her own thing. She got her own thing figured out, right? And I'm just doing me. I'm probably like, see, like I think you can make buckets off the stock market, right? I know it's
Yeah,
cliche. It's
yeah.
cliche, so to say,
Be the next
right?
Jordan Belfort.
But like, I'm just gonna get like, I'm just gonna make heck of a lot of money off the market, and then I'm just gonna be like an artist, you know, just maybe write some stuff,
Yeah.
maybe do some paintings, you know, and
Ooh,
maybe just work a simple little retail job, you know, who
yo, do
knows?
it, yo.
Just chill out, you know, and then I'm gonna have my kids at home.
Kids, you don't have like a lot of kids. You only have like 8 kids. What are you gonna do? You have a studio apartment. Like you like
Yeah, we might have to transition to a house. You know, it might just have to come to that.
you might be
Maybe while I'm trying to figure out the relationship thing, maybe that's the studio apartment. But then
yeah.
when I'm settled down, then it's house for sure.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm
So
with you.
I like your way. I like
I,
your way.
I'm thinking personally. 2 kids, boy and a girl. That's all I really need. I
Yeah.
don't like. I mean, we're talking about like college funds. We're talking about cars. We're talking about schools and cell
Yup.
phones and bills and like
Well,
2 kids would be good.
do you think you're gonna get into investing, or like you just gonna hire someone to do it for you?
I don't really know. Well, I don't know. You want to do my investing?
Dude,
I mean, I know
heck yeah.
my dad got a guy, but like, am I gonna go that guy? That guy might be retired by the time I'm older. I don't know. You gonna need to be good.
Hey man, I think I'm gonna be pretty solid, you know. But you got, you know, you're gonna do what you're gonna do,
I
you know.
hope so. And if I don't go with you, I'm going with my brother-in-law's brother, who does finance too. He's working up in Philly. He does that stuff for my brother-in-law.
Oh,
So like, I
word.
got options, man.
Yeah, you got
It's not
options.
what you know,
I got
it's who you
options.
know, and hoping that they know something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
True.
Always getting you through life. You gotta know people. You gotta know the right people. That's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta know the right.
That's why like, dude, I think it'd be exciting but like terrifying at the same time to like work on Wall Street.
Yeah.
Because you would have access to a lot of, you know, information,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, you might get beat up on your way back to work. So, you know,
Yeah, that's very true too. I don't need you getting beat up on your way home from work.
thanks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Same goes for you. I don't want you getting beat up
Thanks.
by,
Thanks, man.
you know, by the, you know, farmers that are going to be around you.
the farm, hey, the ones with the
Hey,
pitchforks.
hey, you took my hay.
Hey, you took my. And he comes riding up on a horse and buggy. He punches me, steals my wallet, and then rides off in his horse and buggy. And his name is Jedediah. He's got a big beard.
Oh my god, yo.
He's
Oh
never held
my
a phone in his
god.
life. He doesn't know
Yeah.
anything about technology. Yo, I saw this TikTok the other day, and it was an Amish person, horse and buggy, but they had a blinker on their buggy. They had blinkers, and it was functional. And they were playing the Weird Al Yankovic, the Amish Paradise song.
No way, dude. No way.
And, well,
That's cap.
on the. I mean, they weren't playing that on the buggy. They were playing that through like the just the app.
Right, right.
But it was like they were playing the blinkers. I'd spend all my life living in an Amish paradise.
Yo.
I was like, yo, they're evolving now.
Yeah, for real.
And that was the other thing for like COVID-19. It was like, did anybody tell the Amish what was going on?
Yeah. Oh my god. They'd be like, what the world doing?
Yo, what the world doing? Did you know? Well, there was one actor. I think it was what was his name? He was the Joker. Jared Leto. Apparently,
Yeah.
he was in like the desert or something when it like all started, and he went back to society. He was like, "What the hell is
Oh,
COVID-19?" It was like, "Bro, how do you not know?" Like it felt like something out of like a movie.
yeah. Did he go? That's a stupid. Like, what was he just like in the Arizona desert? Like, where
He
was?
was in some kind of desert. Maybe he was in even like the African desert. I thought he was like somewhere like exotic.
Right, like COVID was
And
going on. And he was like, oh, I can't get a plane ticket. Like, what the heck? And then he just sailed across the sea.
yeah, it was like he had no idea.
But
Was,
like, yeah, yeah, that's funny. Amish robber, just
yeah,
like
yeah, Namish Rob. Yo, that would I think. Oh, I was gonna say that would make it like a good like TV show or like a thing on like a TV show.
absolutely,
But like, what if
absolutely.
it was more? It would probably be better as like a skit or like a commercial. Yo, if that was a commercial, maybe like Geico or like Progressive or
they're
something
gonna
like that.
they're gonna steal our idea, man.
They might. Well,
We
we have to take it to them.
mm,
We got to take it to them. We're recording it now, so like we have it down. Like it is like documented
mm-hmm.
on video, kind of on video, on audio, and it's gonna be on YouTube. So like it's out there already. So like it's our idea. It's our idea. So
Right. Yeah. Speaking of crazy ideas, did you hear the first track on Kanye West's Donda album?
I've not listened to Donda, but that's the one. But he like starts it off by like saying Donda like 50 times or something
Okay,
like
yeah,
that.
I was like, oh my god, Kanye West's new album, that's crazy, right? Whole world's going nuts, and I just turn it on. I'm just the first track's just Donda, Donda, and I'm like, yo, this is too five head. Like
You're
I'm
just done with this already.
I'm done. I'm done. Yo,
Well, he was like he kept postponing it like all the like every week. He was like, "Yo, it's gonna come out next week." He's like, "Sorry, y'all, I was napping. You know how I be? I'm Kanye West." I was
dude.
like,
Did you
"It's
see
come out
did you
next
see
week."
he was sleeping? He was like sleeping at the
Yeah,
stadium in the
yeah. He was
back room.
sleeping in like the not the Georgia Dome. That's demolished, but like the Mercedes Benz Dome or whatever the hell it's called in Atlanta. He was sleeping there, and like all the jokes, it was like the Atlanta Falcons players just like passing Kanye West while they're going to practice.
Yeah, though that
I don't
man,
know who let him in there.
yeah, that man works so hard.
That man. I don't know. I don't know. I have conflicting opinions on Kanye.
Oh yeah, what are some of your conflicting opinions?
I don't know. Like I feel like he's like a good rapper, and like that. I mean, I feel like his best stuff is like his older stuff, and like
Yeah,
graduation album and whatever the album
right.
is with like the heart. I feel like that's
Yeah,
like his better stuff. But like I don't know. I feel bad for him a little bit just because I feel like he probably has some kind of like not mental issues, but like that's definitely the wrong word to say. You know
yeah,
what I'm thinking of? Like he
yeah. I get you. Yeah, it's just
like
like
he probably like he mental stress or like something going on, and it's like making him like act like weird, and he's just like a weird person now.
he's
He
like
was
that
probably always a
guy.
weird person,
He's
but
that guy that's just like, oh, man, how do I say it? Like he'll just say as much as he can, and usually it's nonsense. But sometimes he'll say something and it's genius.
yeah, that's pretty weird. Oh, mental health. That's the word. He probably has some kind of mental health issues.
Right? Yeah.
But there's a series that I see on TikTok every so often. It's like, is this a Gibby quote, a poorly translated T-shirt, or a Kanye West tweet? And like they'll say it, and then they'll like figure out what it is, and it's like, yeah, that sounds something like Kanye.
Uh,
If it's something about yourself, it's Kanye.
yeah, that's I love that actually. 'Cause I remember, dude. He said this one thing. He was like,
Is
um,
this? Are we feeling? We about to think? Were you thinking the same thing right now?
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
Kanye West. I was watching a video of him talking to people because, like, you know how there are just Kanye West compilations. And so I was peeping one, and he was talking to this guy about anxiety or whatever, or just knowing what to say, right? And Kanye was like talking about schooling and tests, and he was like, uh, "What a part about school made you the most anxious?" And the guy was like, "Tests, right?" And he's
Mm-hmm.
like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because you're always trying to get the right answer. So that's all that matters, the right answer." And so, right, so he was like, "Okay, well, if finding the right answer gives you anxiety, and you're in a social situation, like,
Mm-hmm.
if you're focused on trying to find the right answer, right, then you're going to be anxious. So just don't worry. Like it's not a test. Just don't worry about trying to find the right answer and just say what you want, you know, that kind of thing. And like, there's some things you can learn from the man. I'm not gonna lie, you know.
Well, the one quote that I really like, I actually want to get it up just because I always like switch around the words.
There was one really cool. He was like "Scoopity whoop," like that was fire.
Poopity scoop, scoopity whoop, scoopty whoopty poop.
Do you know the story around that? By the way, that song.
Yeah, like he was gonna give it, like it was like a sample. He was gonna give it to Drake, and then Drake did something to him, and Kanye West was like, you know, screw you. He took the sample himself, and instead of something like great that Drake could have made, Kanye West turned it into like poop diddy scoop,
Yeah.
scoop diddy whoop.
Yeah.
And just like so odd.
Yeah, that was petty but savage.
Yeah, it was pretty
savage. My life.
Let me see if I can get it.
Is all
Okay, so one of the things I really like Kanye said, it's nothing in life is promised except death.
Bars,
Definitely bars. It was funny because the first time I heard that it was from the TV show The Flash, like the superhero.
Yeah.
And so like this like genius character was like he was like nothing in life is promised except death. And the Barry Allen, who's the Flash, he's like Edgar Allan Poe, and the genius was like Kanye West. It was like, oh yeah, I was like, he's not wrong. Nothing in life is promised except death. So you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, but to be fair, there are so many philosophers that have said that before. So.
Yeah, probably. They all say random things.
Yeah. What do you think? I remember in League of Legends, there's a character that I like to play, and one of his quotes is, "There are two things are certain in life: hangovers and death."
That's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
But then I was like, you know, maybe there are just some straight edge people that they just never even take a shot in their life. Do you think there are people out there that have never taken a shot in their life? They just look around, they're just like, yeah, I just don't care. I just don't care to drink. I'm just like not even gonna take a shot.
Mormons, possibly the Amish. I don't know if the Amish drink.
I just don't get that.
I don't know. Well, I think Mormons it's more of a religious thing.
Amish,
I mean, well, Amish is Amish like a religion? Like, I don't think it's not like religion, like lifestyle, but like,
yeah.
How close is that to like a religion? You think? I love how this is all about the Amish in this episode.
It's definitely a religion.
Yeah, there's some kind of like form of religion, but it's like Christian. They're like, it's like part of Christianity, but like, I think, but like it's like a stem off of that, you know.
Yeah, some Mormon girls are fine. Oh my god.
You want to be in a horse and buggy?
Yo, I went to Utah to visit my friend one time, and I was just walking around, you know, Utah things, and
Utah
and just man, some of the oh my god.
Yo, the Mormon girls out there, they're West Coast Amish. They're West Coast Amish.
Oh my god, yo.
Oh my god.
He's sad. What's the word? What's that? Oh my god, I can't remember the lyric. What's sad? East side Long Beach. I can't. You know what I'm talking about? Like, dun dun dun, dun dun Long Beach, or something. Whatever. Don't even matter. Whatever.
I have no idea which one that was.
Yeah, dude. Don't even try. But. So where do you think? What state would you? I think we've talked about this before in the past. But would you stay in Maryland?
I would absolutely love to stay in Maryland. I'm just such a homebody and want to be close to my family. But like, if I wanted to move somewhere else, I would say top 3: North Carolina, Georgia, and Texas. Like, I feel like North Carolina has like such a vibe to it. You know, you get enough like southernness, but it's also not like as hot as the other two. I mean, it's warm, but it's not as bad as the others.
Right. North Carolina and Georgia, I don't really know how I feel about that, but Texas is like a solid go-to.
Yeah, Texas is solid. Hot as hell, and they probably have like the devil's creatures living there.
Yeah.
So there's that too.
Yeah, Texas is definitely in my
Yeah.
in my top. I don't know, man. I'm kind of feeling like Washington State, just like dude,
Man, they had so many
Wisconsin.
weirdos on the West Coast.
They do. They really do.
Like, I don't want you going out there and being part of those weirdos.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little iffy on that.
Yeah.
I might just.
Wisconsin. What do they have out in Wisconsin? Snow, cheese. What do they got? Cheese. You're lactose intolerant. You're not going to Wisconsin. They have so much cheese there.
True. I didn't even think about that, yo.
It's the only thing they eat over there.
Yo, screw cheese.
Well. Well, easy to pump the. Well,
dude, I miss cheese.
Dude,
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I take that sacrifice. Sometimes I take it.
Breaks.
But maybe I just stay in Maryland. They got some nice places. There's like nice neighborhoods, man. There's some nice neighborhoods here.
It's a little expensive, oddly enough.
Yeah, for sure.
Or a place like Maryland. I mean, Maryland. I don't know why it's so expensive. Probably because we have DC.
If you could live in any city, what city? Like, if you had to make the choice, if you could live in any city, what city would you live in?
If I had to live in a city,
yeah.
I don't like living. I'm not about city life.
I know. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to North Carolina. I'm gonna say Charlotte, and I went to Charlotte probably like one time. The city is super clean. It's a pretty small city, to be honest. But like driving by, it was just like a nice, like it had like a nice like feel to it. It had like a nice atmosphere and environment. And like the roads, like the road paint, like the stoplight, how it's like the thick like white lines for like where your car stops,
Yeah.
4-way stop. So instead of like a thick white line, it's a checkered flag for NASCAR.
Really?
Because NASCAR's like home base is like North Carolina.
That's really cool.
Pretty much.
That's really
like,
cool.
That's like the hub of NASCAR. So like Charlotte, they do like the checkered flag on the ground. Like that's a pretty sweet idea. That's pretty clever.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. For me, maybe like Denver. Phoenix.
Okay.
I think my last option would probably be between New York City and Chicago.
You said those are your last choices?
Yeah.
Like that you would want to, or like those are like the last.
Those are the last resorts.
Last resort. Yeah, I'd probably agree.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Cause like, if you're like. Cause have you ever heard like the thing where if you grow up in a city, then you're just gonna be. If you grow up in a city and you make it out, right? Then you're just built better. You've heard that before? Like, I've always wanted to experience that, but like I said before, if you ain't from the city, it's best not to go there because people will know if you're not from there.
That's true.
But regardless, it's best to stay near family.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I want to make sure you're not going like too far away from me. That's what I need to make sure of. I'm not letting you go too far away from me. That's not happening. You're not going all the way to Denver, and you're not doing that. You're staying.
Okay, yeah, we'll keep it the road trips. We'll keep it the road trips.
Road trips. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. All right, so I feel like we're at a pretty good place to kind of hold off.
Oh yeah, we're running out of time.
We are running out of time. I mean, we could go on for like 3 hours, to be honest. Like we could find something and just keep talking about it. We could talk about the Amish for another 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm actually like really inspired now to do Amish skits.
Yo,
just like
we need to do it.
Low-key, just make fun.
I think we definitely should do that. Amish skits. That's me next. So,
yeah.
Mattson, thanks for coming back on the podcast. I really appreciate it. I didn't really talk about like how I want to like the revamp is going to go. So I guess we kind of talked about it before, but Nats and I are going to try to do an episode like every other month or so to kind of get back in the groove because I love having him back and he loves being back here with me.
I appreciate that, man. And hey, you know what? It's been an absolute pleasure being here and getting back into things. It's been a long time, so we're definitely going to have to try and reconvene and get ourselves back into or get ourselves into a solid, consistent groove.
I think so. I think that's definitely the way to go. This is what the viewers want. Like they're striving for these conversations. Talking about the Amish and all. So hopefully you will be back in November. We'll have plenty of things to talk about. And then
Hell
2
yeah.
months we will talk about how Halloween went, because we always have to talk about Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
So we will figure it out from there. So Mattson, thanks for coming back on the podcast.
Hey, of course. Thank you for having me, Josh. Appreciate
Of
it.
course. We'll see you guys back at the table soon.
See you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Peace.